So welcome back everyone, Mike here. It is a cold one here today in Pennsylvania. I mean, the temperature's right at about 23, which isn't too bad, but it's pretty windy out there right now, so it's kind of chilly. But anyway, this morning I just picked up the 4-foot grading bucket for the KX57 excavator. I'll give you a better look at that when we get back to the house. But right now I need to go pick up some pipe, and then when we get back, Melissa wants to learn how to run the excavator. She's never done anything like that before, so what we'll do, we'll pull it out of the building, out into the parking lot, and just kind of get her familiarized with the controls and let her run it a little bit. What we'd like to do is get to a point where, you know, say we're cutting firewood and I've got a big pile of firewood poles. She can grab the logs, pull them out, and I can just keep running the chainsaw. But she should pick up on it pretty quick. Melissa has pretty good hand-eye coordination, and she's pretty good at figuring things out. And we also want to show you something that some company sent us. It's a really nice product. I think you'll like it. And I wanted to touch on that. Sometimes, not sometimes, literally every day, companies want to send you stuff to show people in your YouTube channel. And I get it. You know, a lot of people watch your channel, and it's good exposure for them. But we turn down, I don't even know, literally 99.9% of what companies want to send us. If it's not like a good fit for our channel, or if it's not a good product, we're not interested in it. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with some of those things, but you know, if it's not what we do around here, I'm not going to show you guys that. What I'm going to show you though is pretty nice. All right, I got all my pipe loaded up. We'll head back to the house now. And by the way, I love that dump trailer. That's a Mort's dump trailer. It's 6x12. It's actually 6 feet 10, I think, wide on the inside, 12 feet long. And I use it all the time. It's kind of like a man's shopping cart, I guess you could say. You hook up to that thing, like this morning. I threw that bucket in there, got my pipe, haul firewood in it, go to the stone yard, get some stones, some sand, whatever. But it's like a man's shopping cart. That's a good way to put it. But anyway, we'll head back to the house, get this bucket unloaded, get you a better look at that, and then we'll see how Melissa does trying out the excavator. Before I went home, I stopped and got some fuel, and I was reading through some of the comments from the last video. That's the one where I was digging that trench with the new excavator. A lot of people were asking why I didn't just use the blade to backfill the trench. I was using the bucket to scoop up some of that fine shale to kind of use like for bedding around the pipe. That's the way I like to do it. The blade works great, but we had some frost in the ground and big chunks of frozen topsoil, and I didn't want to just knock that in the trench with the blade and knock everything out of whack. So that's how I like to do it. And the other question is, a lot of people were saying, why don't I just drill a new well? Because I was talking about different possible water sources for the new building, and I might have mentioned it, I may not have, but all the houses on the ridge that we live on, everybody struggles with their well. We're actually one of the lucky ones. We have more water than most, and it's just like that in our area right there. Now down at the brick house, which is only about 1,500 feet from our place, there's plenty of water down there. That's where our son Levi and daughter-in-law Kate and our grandson live. Plenty of water down there, and it's good water. Just where I live up on that ridge, everybody struggles with it. So I don't want to drill another $7,000 or $10,000 well with no guarantees of water, because I'm pretty sure I know it'll be probably worse than what I already have as far as the amount of water. So a well is definitely out of the question. I like the idea of a couple big cistern tanks and either charge it with the downspouts, or like I said, you can buy thousands of gallons of water for a couple $100, at least till we see what happens with the public water, which I really don't want to go that route. It's ridiculously expensive, and it's my understanding you may have to. So a lot of things are up in the air, but I know I'm going to need some tanks, so that'll be the first step. right, I got the pipe unloaded and the bucket unloaded. As I mentioned, this is a 4-foot grading bucket, I guess they call it. But this thing here, this is going to be handy as a pocket on a shirt right here, I'm telling you. I'm also going to look into getting a cutting edge for it as well. I wasn't sure if it came with them or not, but it, as you can see, it looks like you can get a bolt-on cutting edge. But yeah, that'll be great. I'll use this for all sorts of things. Grading, cleaning out ditches, you know, stripping topsoil, spreading topsoil, spreading stone, loading stone, all kind of stuff. But anyway, Melissa's out right now. As soon as she gets back, she's going to climb in the seat here of the KX57-4, and we'll see how she does. So remember earlier I mentioned I had something pretty cool to show you guys. Check this out. These are from White Duck Outdoors. Check it. Log carrier. They make a couple different kinds. This is the first I've opened them, but I just love the feel of these. Canvas. It's like old school. This one here, it's got like ends on it. This one does not, but I'm going to put a link in the description. You need to check these out. These are really nice quality, and they're not very expensive at all. These are the tough log carrier, but yeah, very nice. Canvas. I like good quality stuff. You know what I mean? I don't like junk, and this is not junk. I like this a lot. But check out their link in the description if you're interested in one. And I think I'll have to check my email. I think there's a discount code. If there is, I'll put that in the description. But they're not real expensive, but very, very nice log carriers. And by the way, this company, many of you that watch our channel, I'm sure watch Wrangler Star's channel. He's huge. But the tent that he has comes from the same company, White Duck Outdoors. Good quality products, and it's something that I know a lot of you guys burn firewood, so it's a good fit. But check them out, different colors, nice product. All right, so Melissa wants to learn how to run the excavator. Have you ever run an excavator before?
No.
All right, so what we're gonna do, you're gonna climb up in the cab.
But I will let you know, I have an advantage. I have used those claw machines in restaurant, like the lobby of a restaurant, to win a stuffed animal.
I'm sure it's exactly like that.
I think so. I watched it.
Yeah. What we're going to do, I brought the machine up and just a small little red oak log there. And I left the blade, you know, I spun the house around so the blade's not in her way, because you can hit the blade with the teeth. So since this is your first time, we'll go over the controls. I'll show you how to open and close the thumb, how to swing, boom, stick, all that stuff. And we'll just run it at an idle. You'll take your time and get familiarized with it. And you have pretty good hand-eye coordination. I think you'll pick up on it.
Not as good as Mike, but
you'll pick up on it pretty quick, though. And
I hope so, because I struggle with the brakeless lawnmowers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't like zero-turn mowers.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
My feet want to be involved.
I told her.
But everything you just mentioned, stick, the boom, the swing, it just sounds like dance terms.
Yeah.
Kind of romantic, Mike.
I told her it's cold out. She had her coat. I said, you don't need your coat. I just had it running. What do you see how toasty it is?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll go get started.
All right.
All right. Climb up in there.
Okie dokie.
Then you can put your seatbelt on.
Okay.
Although we're not even tramming anywhere and you're on level ground, but it's a good practice to get into.
Yeah.
I'm going to climb up here to show you some controls.
Okay.
All right. So we're not going to start it yet. Look at her reaching for the key already. She's ready to go. That'll start it. This is your throttle right here.
Okay.
We'll just, once we get it running, you'll just bump that up just a wee little bit.
Yes? Okay.
And then this right here, see this bar right here? Once you put this all the way down, everything will be live. All your controls will be live and ready to go. Okay?
Okay.
So what else do I want to show you? See this button right here?
Yes.
That's your auxiliary hydraulics. This button here will activate your thumb. And you know what the thumb is out there.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This controls your thumb.
Okay.
This will close it. This will open it right there.
Oh boy.
Now let's start it up right now. If you want to turn the heat up just a little bit back there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
All right.
So far so good.
Now put this lever down right here beside me.
What's this red button?
That's if I have a beacon light on the top, which I do not.
Okay. And put this down.
Yeah, push that all the way down.
All right.
Now, don't touch anything because everything is active, ready to go.
I have to turn this on, right?
Yeah, good memory. That's for your thumb. Okay. Right. While you did that, go ahead and work the thumb just a little bit there. Good.
Okay.
And then this control right here. This.
You said to bump this up.
Yeah, just a little bit. Good. This control right here, you pull that back, your boom, which is the big curve part, will lift up. Push it that way, it'll go down. Go ahead and work that up once.
Oh, the boom, right.
Boom.
And then down.
Down.
Oh, so.
And then if you pull it in this way,
yeah, that was my guess.
That'll curl the bucket in.
Okay.
Go the other way. That'll dump your bucket.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Now this one over here, I'm going to get out of the way because that swings it.
Oh, okay.
Push this.
Okay.
Swing to the right.
Yeah, push it down. Okay.
Swing to the left.
Okay.
And then if you push this way, what will that do? That's your stick.
I'm going to guess, yeah.
Nice. Bring it back in. Okay, so I positioned the machine so you can't reach the building from where you're sitting.
Oh, good idea.
Or the dump trailer.
Or the dump trailer, or
Yeah.
the trees, or the building.
Yeah, just don't swing anywhere behind you.
Okay.
Okay? And so what you'll do, I'm going to put this camera in the cab. You can close the door.
What about the pedals?
We're not moving yet.
Okay.
The pedals make it move, and then we didn't get into the blade yet. That'll be the next lesson.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. All right, here we go. I actually feel very confident doing this. I'm not sure why. In my mind, it makes more sense. Using the two controls is taking some thought process. Mike is very good at hand-eye coordination. I felt it was a compliment when he said I was, because I am not. But I feel okay. I'm going to pick this up and move it a couple times. This log, or this tiny little one he has prepared for me. Okay, he's right. It's very warm inside, so I think I'm a little hot and sweaty from being nervous. I have the log in the thumb, and there, I let it go. It rolled just a little bit, but I think that's okay. All right, this is the stick. I'm lowering the stick. It needs to go out more. Lowering it out a little more, I see. Lowering it, the teeth on the bucket have to be out behind it, right? Yeah, so there, lowering it a little bit more. Bring in the thumb. Okay, I got it. I'm raising the stick, and I'm actually gonna curl it in. Now, I'm I'm gonna move he calls this the house, I think. I'm gonna move the house, rotate it over to the yard. I'm gonna extend this out. Oh wait, that was down. I'm gonna raise it up and yeah, move it out. I'm gonna release the thumb. I'm not sure if you can watch this. All right, that rolled just a little bit, which is okay. I think if I lower the stick, the teeth on the bucket have to be behind it. Lower, 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 lower. I need to curl it in just a little bit. Okay, lower it. I need to bring it in with my left. Curl under the teeth or underneath it. I'm gonna press the thumb. Okay, not great, but it has it. Okay, I'm pulling up the stick. Now I'm gonna rotate the house back to front and center, which was me looking at the house. Oh, look at out the house window. The dogs are watching me. They want to make sure their mommy's doing this. Good job. They love to see me playing with sticks. Okay, I'm raising the stick up. I'm going to extend it out a little further. Release the thumb, and boom. Okay, I think that was pretty good. Now, I'm leaving the thumb open. I'm actually going to move a little bit. I parked the bucket right beside it, I think. I'm going to lower it down to the ground with my right. I'm curling the teeth, the bucket a little bit, make the teeth flat. And boom. Okay. Good. I think I did good. I'll be anxious to hear what Mike has to say.
So yeah, what did you think of that?
Okay, I think I did good.
You did do good for the first time, for sure.
Yeah.
The key is just learn the controls. Once you get to the point where you don't have to think about what you're doing,
right,
then you can start increasing your speed some. The next lesson we'll do on like the blade,
okay,
and then we'll get you digging.
Okay.
But I think initially when we work together, what I'd like to be able to do is have you picking up logs out of the pole, out of a pile,
okay,
and me running the chainsaw,
okay,
and you know, but you'll get onto it pretty quick. I'm telling you, for your first time, that you did good.
I think so. To me, in my mind, it made more sense of this movement, this movement. This
just like an extension of your arm.
Well, for those, but like I said, that zero-tone rower.
You don't like that. And plus, they're wicked fast.
That's just it. The fast, yeah. Here I'm sitting.
What's nice about this is that if it's doing something you don't want, you can just stop. Just stop doing what you're doing.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right. And I think that was, but it was very smooth. Yeah. Not that I've ever run an excavator before, but it's not a jerky.
Yeah, it's super smooth.
And I think that's what I was kind of expecting.
Yeah.
At least for a newbie like myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so if anything, give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you can see all of the videos, and the little bell icon next to it will give you notifications when Outdoors with the Morgans publishes a video. So I had fun. Mike, thanks so much for showing me. I can't wait to show you the progress I'm going to make in the future. So I'm ready. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.